Oh, we got a piece of wood. Ah, no game is complete without Falcon finding wood. Story of my life. Hey everybody, welcome to the Falcon kickoff of Spooky October month with Skyhill. This actually worked out quite well because it's a game I was actually eyeing to cover for the channel for a while now. It comes out on October 6th officially for everybody else. I'm getting a little bit of an early start here on October 1st because it kind of works out pretty well, at least for the whole Spooky October premise that I kind of want to go with here. Now, if you are familiar with the channel, you know for a fact now that I covered Skyhill as a Falcon one-shot not too long ago. So if you kind of want a rundown of the game, the mechanics, the basics, etc., etc., I would encourage you to check that video out because right now we're going to be doing just a straight up run, have some fun with the game, try to survive and see how far we get into over here.
I came to this town for a couple of days on business. It was a short trip, so why not spend a few days in style?
Your keys, just as you ordered, are best suited within Exxon View in the latest biological defense system.
You know, things have to get better before they get worse, I guess. I just had no idea how bad.
Houston, New Europe, please remain calm and stay inside. Turn on your home biological defense system, and if you have known, directly proceed to the nearest biohazard shelter, women and children.
Dear guests, please do not leave your rooms.
I rushed to the phone. I tried everything. Police, 911, even hotel service. Something terrible was going on outside. When the screaming ceased, all I heard was satisfied, hungry growling and the sound of flesh being torn apart. And then I was hungry and eventually went outside. It was hell. But I'd rather be killed by a mutant than slowly starve to death. I still have hope. I'll make it out of here.
Over here we have our workbench, which I've talked about in the Falcon one-shot as well. Over here you could actually make some items that you could craft on the fly. Remember that. But there's some items you could only craft in your VIP room itself, so it's basically a thing where you're gonna have to come back on occasion to build some more superior items, as in weapons and other items required to progress forward, which we will cover pretty soon. Over here you sleep. If you do sleep, you got to make sure that your room is actually secured. If it's not secured, then you actually have the risk of running into some issues here, as in, possibly attacks at night, and also other terrible things that might happen to you. So, if you want to sleep to get some of your HP back, which will cost you some of your hunger meter as well, you got to make sure that you actually have a little bit of defense here. And over here's my elevator, which actually lets me jump to further rooms without actually having to go down one by one floors anyway. Because remember, we're all counted right now on the hunger meter. Basically, this is our timer in a sense. All that said and done, let's get in here. Yeah. You will lose 1 hunger point each time you walk from one room to another. If you have 0 hunger points, you'll lose 2 health points instead. There you go. Alrighty, so right now, room 99. We'll check out over here really soon. I'm hoping to find a weapon as soon as possible. That's not a weapon, but it'll have to do for now. Let's see, a stick, damage to the 3, and it requires 5 dexterity, which we actually do start off with. So I'll equip this over here meanwhile. What I'm looking for is, I had really amazing success with the pipe. I was able to make a pipe, or was it able to find one? I'm not sure if I found one early or if I made one, but the pipe was actually a really good weapon, especially in terms of damage and accuracy, so we'll keep that in mind. Here's our first fight, no surprise here. As again, I've covered this in the Falcon one-shot as well. Early on, I don't think it's really too important to actually aim at body parts in general. You can just kind of go regularly default and just attack away. You'll do fine for the most part. But down the line, I have found out it's actually really important to go into the tactical combat because it lets you actually mess around with the accuracies, and sometimes if you're into like a big extra turn, thankfully, if you're into like a really big scary monster that requires like a certain type of hit in a certain body part, you definitely want to be in tactical combat for that one. So this right here should be our first victory. Not a big problem. We got 20 experience. Let's find out what this bad boy had on him. Empty. Oh, great. Let's go over here. Alrighty. Check this out. Antibiotics. Alrighty, great. Again, we could use these to regenerate our health, but obviously, if we hold on to that, we can go into medkit over here, we can make some painkillers by using antibiotics and alcohol. So it's up to you when you want to use the items, but for now, I'm going to hold on to that because it's not really too imperative. And obviously, every single time we go into a room, our hunger meter's going down. So that's kind of like our way to not camp out too long. It kind of keeps you progressively going. Otherwise, you get hungry. I'm not entirely sure what this guy's problem is, like who gets hungry this fast, but apparently he does. Must have an amazing metabolism system on him. Alright, let's see. Second fight over here. So early on, again, I want a weapon. The stick is obviously not the answer to our problems right now, but it's the only thing that we actually have going for ourselves here. I really don't like starting... Ooh, critical hit, nice. I really am not fond of the idea of coming in here vanilla with no skills or passive abilities, because I do believe that's really imperative to your success. Not only a good RNG chance of, what you're going to find in a run, but also what kind of skills and passive abilities you have equipped. But, again, I want to show you guys the story, which is the most important thing over here. We got a piece of wood and a VIP card. We also have a pipe. Oh, baby. Now we're talking. I'm not sure why my voice cracked there, too. But now we're talking. Pipe's going to be damage 1 to 8, and the skill required is going to be 5 strength. By the way, all these weapons over here, we'll unlock more of these by actually creating some of the advanced workshops, but for now, all these are locked, so these are the only ones you can actually start off with. The pipe's actually not too bad to start off with, as I've mentioned before, so we'll equip this over here. I'll put the stick in my second slot as well, just in case we need a backup of some reason. But as you can see, the pipe has a really big gap in damage. It could do 2.2 all the way up to 9.2, so it's kind of a little bit of a variable. I had a really good success with it, but again, it's all depending on what RNG decides to roll our way over here. What else did we acquire? We got sugar, was it? Oh, we got a piece of wood. No game is complete without Falcon finding wood. Story of my life. Day 96, look at this guy. Apparently it takes me a day to go from one floor to another one. This must be the biggest apartment building of all time. Oh, good, nice initiative attack there, you scumbag. Oh, I should probably equip my pipe, too. There you go. Equip that, my friend. There you go. Excellent. Let's just whack this guy. Let's see how we're doing with the pipe here. If I wanted to get into combat, 90% damage at the arms, or 90% chance of attack. It could go up to 6.44. So, again, the damage potential can be really variable with the pipe, so we'll see how that one works out for us. For now, I'm just going to go into default attack 8.6. That's really amazing. 6.1, you know what? We're doing better than we did with the sticks, so I'm not complaining so far. Alrighty, excellent. We had to level up as well. Perfect. Now, for the leveling, normally what I like to do is if I find like a pretty advanced weapon early on, I will kind of shape my skills to meet that requirement. So if I get like a really good weapon that's based off of strength and accuracy or dexterity, for instance, I will start leveling up those skills because they will give a boost to that initial weapon. So for instance, the pipe, as you can see, it requires strength, meaning if I actually pump this up a little bit here, damage went up a little bit. So again, it does scale. It kind of has like that little weird Dark Souls type of weapon scaling in a sense. So yeah, one of those important things though, accuracy. If you could actually hit critical spots, you're in a good spot here. So I'll do accuracy up to 8 right now, and that's about it. I'm not still convinced about going with the pipe for this run, but we'll see what we do find along the way. Got some cheese over here and some scrap metal. We have an egg, and we also have more antibiotics. Great. How are we looking right now? 33 hunger, 57 health. Alrighty. Not too crazy about it, but so be it. Especially for room 9. I'm freaking out because I've never seen this guy here before. I just played this last night, and I went through all the way to room or floor 60, and I never ran into this guy once. That's actually kind of weird. Let's find out what's around him here first, though. Alright, this is one of the new message from Shit-Ass Joe. Oh boy, let's find out what this is about. Are you talking to me, game? My volume's a bit low, so I can't tell if you're talking. No, you're not. Alright, I'll read this out. One of us has to get out of here alive. I left a stash for you, 88th floor. Alrighty. And you're going to be running into a bunch of these type of little side quests as well. So it's pretty cool. Like, not only are you trying to survive every single run, but you do run into a bunch of different little side quests that you actually can partake in, and it's all RNG based, so whether you get it or not, up to chance, right? Let's find out what this dude's all about, though. Hi there. Oh, this guy's alive. Hi there. I thought I was the only one alive. But I don't need friends. All I need is one thing, battery. I will give you this, battery. What? So you're telling me that if I give you a battery, you're going to give me a battery in return? This guy's just batshit insane. I don't have anything like that, my friend. So I guess if in the future, if I want to come back over here and trade something away, I could. Unfortunately, this guy's insane, so he wants to give me a battery for a battery. So if I do run into a battery, what's the point of coming back here? Unless it actually progresses down the line. And if you uncover that, he will trade more items with you. I'm not sure. I guess we'll have to give it a try just to suit my curiosity over here. Alrighty, so let's see how we're looking here. I don't think there's anything we can craft at the moment here. Early on, I don't like to craft anything. I like to actually open up one of my workbenches, and then we could kind of craft something a bit more superior than you would just regularly. But, you know, if we have to build beforehand, then I will. There's no problem with that. What do we have here? Alrighty, so over here I talked about this in the Falcon one-shot. In order to jump shortcuts, you have to fix these elevators. So for instance, if I was to walk down to room 94 and there's an elevator that works, and I want to shoot that elevator from 94 up to my VIP room, which is possible, I have to make sure that all the other floors are fixed. If I come down here and I want to jump up, if this is not fixed, then I cannot make it from 94 up to my VIP room. So fixing this along the way are going to be really valuable to your progression here. Now, when you want to fix some of these will require items like this, for instance, requires the gears, which we don't have. Now, what I could do right now is actually try to fix this with an item on hand, but if I do that, it's going to cost me hunger points. So you have to kind of make a decision here. And again, it's not a 100% chance that it's going to succeed. If you fail, not only do you not fix it, but you also lose hunger, which is pretty bad. So yeah, obviously, if you want to succeed in this game, fixing is going to be really, really important. So let me go into these rooms, and hopefully we could find some gears or something to make gears. We can make gears ourselves, but I think it requires some items that I don't really have. What did you hear? I got a key. I got a rag. What did you hear, dog? Don't just spit it out, man. Don't just tell me I heard something and that's it. Oh, we got a fish from the little fishbowl. I like it. Alrighty. Let's find out if we can make these gears. I don't think we can, but let's give this a try. We require scrap metal, which we do have, and a cable. We don't have the cable. What does it require for the cable? We require electrical tape and wire. If we want to make the wire, we need a scrap metal. We only have one, which is required for the gear, so it would kind of put us still in a deficit regardless of which. Yeah. Alright, so here comes decision number one. I could progress down a bit further and then come back and fix this, and I think that might be the best one right now. Hopefully we could find some gears. If I can, then that would be an easy fix. Otherwise, we're going to probably have to risk some of our hunger here. We got some water now. But again, jumping up to the VIP room from any other room or any other floor is really important. What is it with you guys in initiative attacks, by the way? Alrighty, let's pipe this guy. 9.2, I like it. Oh, pipe, you're so good to me sometimes. 8.4, excellent. And let's go in for the last attack. 6.8, good. A lot better than beating these guys with a stick, that's for sure. We got some more scrap metal, which is pretty good. We might be able to make the gears after all. Empty over here. Alrighty, let's find out. We have an extra scrap metal. If we want the gears, we need cable. If we want the cable, we need wire and electrical tape. If we want electrical tape, we need glue, which we don't have. We have the rags though, but no glue. Alrighty. Well, we're close to it. If I could find some glue, we'll make this happen. I'm not gonna make the wire just yet because we don't know if we're gonna find glue. And one of the things I have to teach myself in this game is don't make items beforehand, expecting you're gonna find something. It's probably best just to hold on to it till you know for a fact you can make the item that you're looking for here. Another enemy down the line? Okay. Beat you down again, my friend. 9.3. Oh, you missed too! Oh, the man with the pipe is just wrecking your... Oh, 2.7. That's no good. Come on, get a kill. Get a kill. Oh, that's not a kill. Again, the pipe could be really a little bit of a letdown sometimes. There we go. Now, we found a vending machine. If we have coins, we could definitely buy stuff off a vending machine. This over here is going to be a vending machine by the looks of it. It's kind of hard to tell because the light's glimmering off and off. But I think this will be for other items. It doesn't look like a food vending machine, so we could possibly get some glue over here, electrical tape, but I don't think we have any coins, right? No. Alrighty, so we know it's here. Do you have a coin, my friend? You have wood. Of course you do. Not sure why you would have wood after me killing you, but that's a story for another day. 2.5 is not really good at all. Come on, pipe man. Don't let me down right now. Critical hit? 4.4 critical hit? You gotta be shitting me. Oh, good. You followed up with a miss as well. Oh, let's just die. Oh, 2 back-to-back critical hits. Okay. Empty. Empty. Got some bandages for our injuries, which is not too bad. Empty. Okay. We're not looking too good right now. Health is a concern. Hunger is a concern as well. This is empty. We got a knife. Let's find out if the knife might actually help us a bit better here. 2 to 5 damage. It's a lot better in the stick, more than likely, though. So let's go ahead and equip this guy over here. 3.2 to 6.2. It has a higher low damage than the pipe. But the pipe definitely does outclass it because of the 9.5 possibility of damage here. So I guess we will continue using the pipe here for now. Let's see, we have no more points of leveling here. Boy, oh boy, what do I want to do? I guess we should probably heal up a little bit, right? So let's go ahead and use up the bandages here. And we can make the med kit. We can make the painkillers now. So we combine the antibiotics with the alcohol bottle that we do have. We can make that happen. So yeah, let's do that. Antibiotics, let's go ahead and create this one. Get some painkillers. We'll take these painkillers now. We're up to 46 again. I can make one more painkiller as well. But the problem is, do I want to save the alcohol for some food recipe? For instance, we have the cocktail, which is Hunger 18. That's going to be what? Coca-Cola and alcohol. No, not sorry. It's not Coca-Cola. Coca-Cola? I just threw your name in the video. If you want to sponsor me, go right on ahead. Actually, probably not. I'm not really much of a pop drinker anymore. Never mind. Never mind, Coca-Cola. If you know somebody like along the lines of like, you know, what do I like to drink? I guess I like vitamin water. If you know people from the vitamin water industry, I just threw your name out there, so please tell them to come over and sponsor Falcon here. I wouldn't mind some, you know, lifetime supply of vitamin water. Anyway, we can make the cocktail right now if we wanted to. I mean, we have some food over here stored up. I don't want to necessarily use up the food yet, because if we can make the bench for the kitchen, which we need a brick for, we could actually make some really good meals that actually require some of these mixtures over here to make. But again, it's wishful thinking on my part. I guess we'll just probably make the cocktail for now. Yeah. So we'll craft the cocktail, we'll have the cocktail, get fucked up over here as we just run around killing mutants, and that's cool. 46 and 34. It's not great, but it's a little bit better than it was beforehand. So that's it. Let's get on out of here. Come back down through here. No coins, unfortunately. If I could find a coin, we could probably purchase something over here. 92, huh? And again, if I want to take this elevator back up, I cannot because, what is it, floor 95 has the broken elevator up there. Now, these guys are annoying. The mutants are so annoying. Essentially, these guys are not only hard to hit, but they also flee from combat. A lot. And they'll run down to another room, another floor, and they'll hide there for a while. So essentially what they're doing is delaying your experience gain over here because you have to fight them down the line because they run away. So hopefully, we have some good chance of actually killing this guy. Let me go into my tactical combat here. We'll go for the body. Oh, luckily we did hit, but it's only 3.5 damage. The pipe can be really a letdown sometimes, isn't it? Alrighty. Whack him again. Whack him again. Don't run off. Don't run off, or else this is basically a waste. No, he's not running. Oh, we missed, though. He missed as well. 6.9. One more should just about do it. Come on. Oh, come on! Jesus, that goddamn miss. We got a new level up. We got some mutant blood and some water. The mutant blood's actually going to be really useful because with that, we should be able to make antidotes, which is going to be curing poison, and we haven't run into it yet, but there's some enemies over here that poison you, and they're actually quite difficult, so poison and a lot of damage, really, really bad for your overall survival here. I'm thinking right now we might as well use this. Actually, no. We would rather be off using the antibiotics for some more health over here, so I'm going to hold on to that one. Anything else that I can make right now? Doesn't really seem like it. Man, we're really under the gun. We're having no luck with finding potential good items over here. Can I make this brick? No, can't make a brick either. Not yet, anyway. Alrighty, we have a level, though, so let's go with, oh boy. Do I want to switch over to the knife? We could do that now at this point. What does the knife require? Speed. I mean, we haven't really invested too much in strength as yet, which I'm not too worried about, really. Speed is going to be for extra turn chance. Dodging for dexterity. Dodging could be pretty useful as well. Let me go with accuracy, like maybe 2 more into that, and then I guess I'll just invest a bit more in strength after all. 3 to 10? Alrighty, I'll take it. And let's come back over here. I used the key. This room was locked. We had a key, so it basically automatically unlocks the key for a room for you. Oh, what a useful... Oh, we got a coin. Still, we used up a key for a room with only 1 coin. I'm not too crazy about it. We'll come back over here. Please give me glue, or maybe something required to fix that room. Glue! Okay, I think we got it, guys. Hold up. So, what do we need? We need the gears, right? Which requires the cable. The cable requires electrical tape and wire. Electrical tape is made this way, so... Oh, we need to be back home for this, though. Oh, come on, game! I'm trying to get a shortcut over here. Okay, so we have to walk all the way upstairs to make this happen. That's really unfortunate. I guess we have no choice to do this. But you know what? I think we should wrap it up right here for this episode. We have Homeboy up there still. We're going to wrap it up right here. I'm going to come back to my room, and we will pick up next episode from this point onward and see how far we could actually make it. We're not looking too good right now. But again, the game's RNG based, so we could definitely turn around with a good roll here. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Leave a thumbs up, leave a like. The support does mean a lot. I will catch you next time.